Hello everyone, this is Mike, and how are you all doing today? I thought I'd get up and personable, up and close, try to connect a little better here. I see a disturbing trend happening, and I thought I'd better post a video and see what you all think, because this disturbing trend I'm going to call energy companies are killing us. That's what I see, along with the underground government. Okay, let's start off here. We got BP. Let's bring us back to even Louisiana flood. Actually, that's where it all started. But I'm just going to leave that alone, and I'm going to go right to the BP oil spill off the Gulf Coast of Louisiana, etc., down there. And hello everyone. I really feel for you. Okay, so we got BP dumping millions of barrels of oil all over the Gulf Coast sea floor, and they spray this, corrects it all over the ocean surface to break up this stuff into a minute form so it'll sink and or be suspended below the surface of the water, right? So now we have an oil spill, which is a huge amount of chemicals and gases, etc., into the water. Now they're going to add another at least a dozen nasty chemicals, mercury, arsenic, there's a whack of them there, into this water, into the oil, and totally polluting the Gulf Coast. In turn, it seems they've shut down this oil pollution, this total pollution has shut down the Gulf current, changing all kinds of weather phenomenon. I mean, Europe is going to cool, we're going to cool. Okay, we'll carry on. So they pollute the ocean floor, or the sea floor, and it kills everything in the sea floor with all these chemicals, and the ocean itself, basically sterilizing everything, the fisheries. Then of course this corrects it just to make sure it's finished off, right? And maybe this corrects it actually had something to do with stopping the current, is what I'm thinking, because they were asked not to spray it and they continue to do so. All a cover-up. It's never what you think it is. Don't believe anything on TV, of course. It's just a big lie, and they want to take you off somewhere else so you don't see this side of it, and they'll take you right off. I mean, they really grab onto you and they go, oh yeah, this, you know. Anyway, let's carry on here. So basically it's killing all organic life forms, right? In the ocean and on the land. All the people in the areas are being evacuated and being bought out by BP through their billions of dollars of supposedly money that they're going to have to buy out these people, and this is what they're kind of letting the people know, that they have all this money in place to buy them out, so these people are feeling more relaxed, kind of, you know, and you continue on, and sure enough, down the road there's going to be such a disaster that all this is going to fall apart and nobody's going to get paid, and everybody's left for nothing other than the oil companies, right? And you'll get nothing from them. And if you do get anything from them, it's all blood money from them, everything. Because they're wrecking everything. So anyway, we'll carry on here. So life for oil, right? That's what they're trying to do? Not. Okay. Then not too far away, Louisiana sinkhole, couple hundred miles away, maybe there, I think, millions of barrels of butane with other gases and hydrocarbons with oil also, right, are coming up from the salt dome, this time bomb. That's what it looks like to me. It's a huge freaking time bomb. This whole area, I mean, we're talking a huge area, is a time bomb right now. Okay, now we have this methane layer in the ocean floor that runs up into Louisiana and Missouri and all up in through there, right? It's a huge layer, and with this cracking of the ocean floor when they tried to plug that well off the Maconda, and it fractured the ocean, the sea floor, in turn letting all this heat from the oil and the gases and the mud, the volcano possibly is what I've heard, all this heat's reacting or getting into this methane layer and melting it. Now this methane layer I see is melting all heading north, right? It's all heading north, and that's what we're seeing up in the salt domes and all that whole area. You see bubbles coming up all over the ground. I mean, in all different areas. I mean, all over the country. And now it's starting to show in other areas. I just seen a report today, and right now it's the 12th, almost midnight here. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I guess it's 13th today. Anyway, with this crustal displacement, with all our earthquakes too, that's not helping, right? And that's letting this methane layer melt and create. It's going to create craziness on the southern tip of the Gulf, or the northern end of the Gulf and Louisiana, etc. Okay, so by the way, folks, Bam Bam isn't doing anything, right? Because he works for these multinational oil companies. We all know this, and that's bad, folks. By the way, the Gulf Coast there, the parts per million in the water is raised up to 220 parts per million now, right? Which is totally toxic. It's not good anything. Nothing should be in it. You're going to get poisoned. And 0 parts per million. That's where it's supposed to be, right? Okay, we'll continue on here. I better step it up a pace. I'm running out a little bit of time. So as you see, BP's kicking all the people out. Now, Jesse Ventura has a thing out on TRU TV on YouTube there, and it's about the BP oil spill and all this, and he sheds a lot of light, it seems, into this whole scenario. If you take some of it for part truth, it even sticks us into a nasty place, right? We the people. Okay, so anyway, they're trying to kick everybody out of Louisiana and all that area, and basically they want to drill the shit out of it, right? They want to take all this oil, and this great big huge bunch of oil they found even underneath this sinkhole. There seems to be a big feed from this oil reserve underneath there. Really, I really don't give a shit. All this oil and stuff is only a pollutant put in the way. They're using it to manipulate us. So anyway, I want to go on to Assumption Paris and the sinkhole there. You carry on. Texas Brine has a sinkhole there. They've been drilling and they've been trying to keep it under control, and so you see the connection. It runs all the way up into Texas Brine, and they're saying now that this methane layer is coming up, and this oil tube is also in this sinkhole, and they have methane or butane stored really close in the same salt dome, in a cavern really close to that one, and it's also collapsing through all the seismic activity that you can see on their seismic graphs there, showing exactly what's happening underneath that particular well site. Not looking good. Then you go up to New York, and and with that big storm Sandy going through there, it put everybody in a lot of hurt, and a lot of they're relying on this government, this underground government, Homeland Security, to provide for them. And as we've seen, Homeland Security is putting them under detention, basically. Guards all over the place. What's all that for? I mean, these are all free people to come and go as they please in a given country, right? The U.S. of A. Regardless, Canada, it doesn't really matter. We're here and we're stuck with this, so we got to see this. I see Agenda 21 being implemented here in a big way, and everybody just looks up and sees it. I mean, this all shit's coming down now. The honeymoon from the election's over, and it's time to get serious and stand up for our rights, and ditch this underground multi-conglomerate corporation that seems to want to take us over, right? Agenda 21, Agenda 21. So that's heads up to everybody, right? I mean, fucking Yahoo, it's happening. So look up and look out. Bam Bam's doing only what he was told, right? I see as each one of these movements, Gulf Coast stuff, New York, Long Island, all this stuff is all tests, and to see how much the people can take, and see when they're gonna revolt or start protesting, or get up in arms, right? Or do something about this. So Homeland Security seems to be kicking it in. They're gonna, after this disaster in the south, they're gonna kick it into overdrive. So really be aware. I mean, be aware. This is getting super critical here, folks. And the Indianapolis gas explosion at the house there, or houses, seem to have blown up too, totally. Sure looks like a missile strike to me. Drone, maybe a drone that got stole. Maybe it was run by somebody. It definitely was run by somebody, right? Whatever. Now you can go on with all this meteor stuff too. A while ago, starting fires, and I'm thinking maybe this is kind of one of these missile things too, or who knows? It's getting really weird. Anyway, we'll keep going here. I only got like 2 minutes here, so I better kick it in the pants. So they're all distractions, right? Like, all of it is just a distraction to keep you from understanding where we're heading as people on this earth, going through this energy that seems to be flowing through us, right? They're trying to chem spraying and all this, trying to keep this energy out through their webs of deception, and through their chem web, and it's to keep us from feeling the shift, right? The shift of the light, the shift of life, the shift of time. Everything's shifting, and time's getting faster, and light's changing, and the light totally connected to the DNA of people, right? If you understand all this, and this is coming from the galactic center and the pulse. And so anyway, so they started it, everyone, and we're gonna have to finish it, right? We the people of the world, we the people of North America, we the people of this continent. This is getting crazy. So let's step up here. Heads up. It's all looking like it. We'll see. I hope not, but this is what I'm seeing. And I've been watching it for a long time and trying to do what I can to do what I can. But I'm on a less than a no budget. As you can tell with all fuzzy videos, etc. I can't afford nothing. I can barely afford the hydro to keep the computer going. So let's rock and roll. We got to get what we done, get what we can do done, and heads up. Thank you. Love you, everybody. Bye bye. Talk to you soon.